Alright everyone, welcome to Saving Games here, back with the 5th episode of DC Universe Online. Now, we're going to be starting in on our next mission, so let's get right into it. I am joined here today by the friend who recommended the game to me, VikingIrishBear.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Make sure to check out his channel. He uploads similar content. He plays Call of Duty, GTA, and some more. So how you been doing, man?
Pretty good. How about you, man? What you up to?
I am doing alright and getting ready to, let's see, it looks like head into Gotham to continue my mission.
Oh, Gotham's pretty fun when it comes to air missions.
I've been enjoying it. It's a lot nicer of a color set compared to Metropolis and what they have there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, when you do end up doing Amusement Mile, do watch out for a guy whose name is Full House on the back side of it, because you will have to kind of go around the back side, and he's basically a world boss, and he'll drop you instantly if you accidentally touch him.
Ah, so he's like that statue thing that I ran into on my Giganta mission. I walked right up to him and I was like, "What's up, boy? Let's see what you're made of." And then he was like, "I'm made of stone and you're made of pebbles." And then crushed me.
Yeah, pretty much. You just gotta watch out for that.
Right? I'm like, okay. I remember dueling some player that was like level 28 during one of my live streams, and he beat me. So I was like, let's see the difference between, 48, or is it 46? It's one of the two that guy was, and 28, which was the guy that I PvP'd. And there is a dramatic difference because I at least was still alive when it came to the PvP dude.
Oh yeah, PvP is pretty interesting. PvE is a little. You can get a certain height without a membership, but other than that, kind of need a membership for PvE after that point.
Alright. Yeah, I was thinking about showing off the game at that point at what is all free to play. Trying to check it out, because I'm really enjoying my time on here. I'm gonna try and also hop on the hero side and show what their leveling progress looks like. Haven't decided what kind of power I want to run there. Hey, an investigation update thing. I've been collecting these, because every game has collections that obviously do something, but as far as I can tell, is that these things just have little funny messages when you collect them.
Yeah, they basically give you more depth into the game, and then it helps you get feats to obtain more skill points.
Okay. Then I shall continue to definitely do that, because I know you said feats are extremely important to have.
Most definitely. That is a smart decision to make.
See, so what are you up to on here?
Right now I'm working on one of my tunes. It's Speed Before Death, who I'm basically just going to make a PvP tune. Just going through the story, completing all little side missions and whatnot, trying to get as much feats as I can before even going into the PvP stuff.
I mean, I'm gonna see what kind of feats are available for me as a free-to-play. Because I imagine there would be a lot more if I was to spend money on the game.
Oh yeah, PvP is pretty interesting. PvE is a little. You have to. You can get a certain height without a membership, but other than that, kind of need a membership for PvE after that point. I mean, yeah, definitely there would be a lot more available because you have a lot more missions and side missions and dailies and whatnot that you can go through to actually get more feats. Because there's one that I haven't even completed on one of my other tunes yet, but it's you have to defeat Metal Man Bat a certain amount of times. It's like defeat him 8 or 9 times, and then you have to defeat him 25 times for the next setup, and then I think it's like 46 for the last one, but I haven't completed that yet. From what I understand, that's a pretty big point feat to get you to more skillful.
Mel Manbat, so is that like a mission or just
when you get
boss when you go into like
yeah,
one of these?
it's like a little world boss kind of deal, but you have to fight him a certain amount of times where it's just like little world boss, but you can't really defeat him alone. Like, you can if you're high enough level to like defeat Full House and that Amazon statue, if you're high enough. But you can't really one-man Metal Bat from what I've seen.
Oh, so he's basically all the world bosses that are out here right now combined together. Get tough boy.
He's definitely pretty tough. I was playing with a bunch of people the other night on my on my tune, and they were just spamming him to get that feat done. I had to stop because it got too boring after a little bit, just doing the same exact thing over and over again. But they're really spamming it. So if you can get a group that can spam it to get those kind of, this is the feat where you have to defeat him this amount of times. And you can get a solid group who would want to sit there and do that many times so everybody in the group can get that feat. That's pretty good.
Dang.
The others hold delightfully deadly surprises.
Like, I don't know, like, it had to be rough on your gear then, especially with the level of what he sounds like, and
oh yeah, you have to you gotta really make sure that you have somebody who has repair bots, because that'll help a lot. Or you'll have to hope that if they end up doing the spam, or you're just with a group, then it's fine. But like teleporting back to like the main hub of the area and repairing your gear, and then flying back as fast as you can to help. But having a proto like repair bot, like how there's a proto mail bot and a respec bot and all that.
God. Gotta plan a whole entire little get-together there.
Oh yeah, basically that's how you gotta do, especially if you're like wanting to be a lower level to defeat the statues. Like say you got up as far as you can being a free-to-play, which I can't remember the exact level that is for free-to-play being able to get up to in CR, but to go through all the world bosses you'll need to get a group up there.
I know you've been playing the game a while, so I imagine that boss is pretty up there before I'll even see it.
Manbat? Yeah, he's one of the newest DLCs.
The cops have arrested some of Joker's clowns.
Or not newest, it's not really the newest DLC, because the newest one's coming out on the 16th, but it's one of the most recent like DLC world boss areas.
Alright. I dig it. Let's see. With how everything's being with the upload schedule, I'll be there next year this time.
Hey, you never know. You might want to, after you start the mission, you might want to do random things. It's like, hey, you know what? Let's just stream for an hour or two playing and level up the guy.
Like, right now, enjoying this, taking it at this pace, but like when I hit the 30, and you said like queue up for these different missions through a tab, then I
Oh
imagine
yeah.
that's when it's gonna go faster than what it is now, if not the same pace. That's gonna be interesting.
It'll go a little faster, especially if you have more people. If you get a group going to just like kind of grind out through the missions. Otherwise, it's kind of the same speed.
Alright.
But yeah, it's the on-duty tab with the alerts and solos, which they can be difficult up in like the higher tier stuff.
I saw Full House there for a second. Ran the other way.
Probably a good idea, especially if I'm not there or in my other tune. That can actually help with that.
Alright.
But those are also bounties that'll give you source marks through the journal tab that you can open. Once you defeat them, it would be like the bounty of Full House or whatever, and it'll give you a source mark.
Nice. Does it do that every time, or is it just like a different reward each time?
What do you mean?
Like when you fight the bounties, like can you only do it once, or is it a different reward each time you're able to do it?
You can only do it once for the world bosses, I believe. Because I don't think I've seen anything that's like another bounty for Full House kind of thing. But
Okay.
I don't think I'm forgetting an investigation here. I don't think I am. I hope not.
Well, I mean, I hope not. Like, I don't want to be missing any investigations. Well, it sounds like those are going to give me feats. I don't want to miss them.
Yeah, definitely not. It's when you do miss them though, it's not that hard. Like sometimes if you go into a mission area and you kill everybody and complete the mission, and you forgot an investigation, you can just go back in there and just be like, well, I forgot this one.
Nice.
Kind of searched up where it was because I couldn't remember or I didn't know, and
Secure the
went and found it.
Joker's using in his toxin. The bat getting his
Nice.
hands on it.
So, there you go. I guess I can upload tutorials like that then once I figure it out. Be like, hey guys, this is the location for every single one of our green things that we need.
Every investigation, every briefing, every collection, which briefings are just blue, investigations and collections are like a yellow gold, but they have a question mark in them, I believe.
Okay.
But collections you can find pretty easily. They're not. They can be difficult to find if you're like, say, Area 51 with those collections. They're yellow and it's a pretty bright map, so sometimes it could be hard to see a collection, and then you'll fly by or run by or acrobatic, whatever, and you'll just be like, oh, there it is. I ran by this spot 15 times and never saw it.
Just now. Oh, okay. Somebody's fighting him and they are winning.
Well, if they're winning and they're fighting him, definitely hit him and get the bounty. You don't really have to necessarily help, because you're level 15 right now?
I am 17. I just leveled up.
Okay, yeah. So you're not gonna do anything, I don't believe, to him. You're not even gonna touch him. You'll just hit him and it'll say like you started a combo, and then you can leave, because you'll still get the bounty for helping defeat him, kind of thing.
Alright. Be like, haha, I hit you, and now I'm gonna run away because I'm scared.
Pretty much. It's what a lot of people do outside the hospital with the Bizarro that's out there. If they see somebody who's a higher level, you'll have all the lower levels that are in that area run over when they realize that Bizarro's getting killed, and they'll just run over, hit Bizarro once, and then go back to doing their mission.
On to the
Alright.
targets. That bird-brain Robin is inside my funhouse. Get in there and protect my formula. And Hardy too, of course. The password is Batman Stinks.
Oh, Joker needs help inside the amusement mile. Needs we need to go in and save Harley.
There's more cops here than in a donut.
Apparently Robin broke in.
Well, the Bat family's always breaking into areas they shouldn't be in.
I mean, for real? Like, come on, I thought we were the villains. Nah, they're just trespassing.
Straight up breaking glass, and they're like, you know what? I'm in here now.
Right? It's like, what's up with that? You know, you didn't need to do that. Also, what's this, stat points, focus thing? I got weapons expert, hybrid, and super powered. What's that about?
Oh, yeah, and you need skill points to get them. The stat point menu is what you're talking about. So, it depends on your loadout of what you're wanting to do. If you want to be a DPS, healer, controller, tank, and I believe you are ice with this
Yes.
character. Okay, so you'll have the choice to be either a DPS or a tank. And depending on how you want a DPS, if you want a DPS like with your weapons, so like martial arts, two-handed, dual-wield rifle, staff, all that, then you'll spec into that one that's on the far left, being the weapons expert. You'll put one skill point into there.
Okay.
And then there's one on the far right that is the focus superpowered, which would be damage with your superpower being your actual ice.
I will probably go that route because I've been enjoying DPSing with Ice's little animations.
Oh yeah, they can be pretty clean. I think my favorite one is where you just summon an ice ball and you just slam it on the dude's face.
I got one where I just like, it's like that, except I'm not like slamming it on his face, it just like lands from the sky upon his neck. I'm still curious to how he's living after that, but
Aren't we all?
right? It's like your skull just got caved in by this giant ice boulder that I'm sure weighs more than you do. Oh, this is morbid. We're just lighting them on fire. I like it, but jeez.
A little rude, just a little.
Right? It's like,
But
oh hey, I know you're a cop and everything, and you're just doing your job, but I'm gonna now just proceed to light you on fire.
don't worry, you hear the Burn Baby Burn song after you do it.
It's like it's part of my mission, so I guess I'll continue to do it as long as the little symbol keeps popping up above them to say to do something.
Yeah, I don't think there's a feat for like holding. Is there a feat? I think there might be, but you have to hold circle on all of them when they go down. And there's a feat at the end after you like do it, and feet on November, if I remember correctly.
Were there feats like that in previous missions?
The hospital mission has one where you have to find these like little containers, like brownish kind of containers, and you have to put them all into that room where you're fighting Supergirl, but you can't damage her because you're waiting on Dr. What's-His-Nut to magically point at people and then put them in a ball so you can take them to the center of the room. Normally, people will pick up Supergirl and throw her into that back room, but that back room is where you'll take those containers. So there's feats like that where you have to like hold a circle or defeat all cops or all villains. I don't know if you have had the mission, but there's Bane, like the mission where you go and fight Bane at the end. If I could stop stuttering.
You good?
You have to destroy inside the lighthouse. You have to destroy all of the containers that look like little like helium containers, but they're not. They're like little. Oh, hello. They're little venom containers.
Well, while you were describing that, I just talked to this computer because it lit up, and Joker had giant clown heads that exploded these cops. Just annihilated them out of existence.
Oh no, not good, not good.
Oh. You want to be a cop, do you? Joker bomb.
I mean, I guess that's one of the requirements to be a cop in Gotham. You guys ready to just consistently deal with anything that says Joker?
Oh no, not good, not good. Help!
Oh, definitely. It's real fun when it's like, we need to call Batman.
You
So
won't get away with this, scumbag.
Batman's out of town.
Alright, he took a vacation. He's tired of putting up with you guys.
He said, you know what? I'm done. You guys can do it. And then he realizes he can't.
Somebody help!
Or they
Put it
can't.
out! Put it out!
And it's like, you know what? They need me. I gotta go back.
Help over here, man!
I feel like that's exactly what happened. He's just like, ah, crap. They, weren't able to actually do their physical jobs. I need to go there and do it for them.
Pretty much. It's like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. You know, I'm gonna take a little lunch break, and then Gordon calls him. He's like, Batman, we seriously need you like that.
Ah! It
I just mentioned the idea of taking a lunch break. Come on, Gordon.
Give me a minute. I'd like to eat the sandwich I just made.
Right? I would like to eat this sandwich that I made. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely made.
Ah! It burns! Oh God! It burns!
Batman eats sandwiches. Secret ingredient? Alpha
Somebody
did.
help! Put it out! Put it out!
Questionable spelling.
ingredient. Secret ingredient. It's my favorite type of lettuce.
Oh, nice. I just got a feat for arc story missions. So I did
Nice.
something good there. But it sounds like, I guess in a later video, I'm gonna be heading back there, guys, to get those feats that I did not get. Yay!
Yep, definitely. Probably the best once you like are done with the main mission. If you've completed all the feats you can.
Oh no, not good!
Um,
Not good! Help!
There is a tab that's the deeds tab.
We'll
And
bring
you can
you
click
down.
on feats, and that's kind of where you can see all the feats, solo feats, contracts.
I can pick up one of the giant clown balls. I'm gonna smash all of you with it. Like, Jesus, that done a
Like
lot
when
of
murder
damage to
was
his health.
spelled backwards on the Shining Door. Red down.
Hey, God.
Somebody help! Put it out! Put it out!
See, I saw my green thing, Officer Smith and Jones. But with your basic white names, you were of no match to my power to stop me from getting to the green thing. Hey, I completed this one. Yay.
Nice.
Controller, healer, damage. Well, since I want to go damage, I guess I should put my skill point into damage.
How many skill points do you have?
In total, I have 13.
Alright. So you can put Did you put one into your super move? Like if your flight, it's the
Yeah.
okay, and
So I can
then
run
you can
fast.
put one. Okay, you pick super speed.
Yes.
Well, that's definitely a good one. It's gonna come to PvP.
Right?
But
I'm like,
Here's my
you know,
side.
I want to run fast. I don't want to be just flying in the sky or being like a Batman and having to run everywhere like a loser. If I'm gonna run, I want to run.
You must be crazy to help out the
yeah,
Joker.
nobody likes a zip
I have his
line,
new
Batman.
formula, and I'll finish you later.
Exactly. What am I?
But
1960s animation turned that camera sideways.
The formula. I hope my
ouch.
pudding. Too mad.
Oh, jeez. Also, those Promethean boxes, I don't know if you've opened any of them yet, but
The Joker.
that's a good way to get style feats.
But
Like if
my
you can collect
pudding
a
is
whole,
no joke.
like I just got one and just
It has
opened
a
it and got the
dream
Archer back
of a
style.
world where everybody
So if I
is
get the full
always
set of
loved.
Archer, that'll be a feat for getting the full set of Archer.
Nice.
And on top of that, you'll get Source Monk as well.
I haven't seen any in my inventory to open up. Imagine that might just be a member drop then. If not, then I'll see if I can't open it, or if it's gonna be like, nah, you can't.
Crazy in love.
I can't remember exactly, it's been a while.
Joker's still on the loose, and Robin won't be forgetting you anytime soon.
Hey, calculator, my favorite guy, what's up?
To go over the action and
So far, I have to say, I have everyone that's been talking to me, telling me where I need to go, being their little bitch. I have to say, calculator's my favorite. He's just like cold, stale sarcasm. Funny though.
I like when you first meet Lex in the that like tutorial area of the
Yeah.
Brainiac ship when you first escape. Lex is like, "Come on, we need to go," and Calculator's like, "Come on, Lex, introductions."
Right? It's like, you know, you can say hello to the little guy. He's a little lost, you know. Probably stammering off his feet from being inside of some pod and not knowing where he got the super suit.
You just, oh my god! Imagine if it's like you go through character creation, you pick your suit, and then like you come out of the Brainiac ship and you're just like only in your briefs. You just come out like, "Honey, where's my super suit?"
I mean, that would make a little bit of sense besides just being randomly inside of your costume, because the way that the story sounded like it went was, hey, you basically were abducted by Brainiac because you got bit by a magical robot, like insect bug thing from the future, but not your future. It was the instead different parallel universe future that could have been your future but is now not your future. In other words, future.
Confusing time. Yeah, we don't talk about sense here. A lot of things don't make sense.
Who cares? Smash him up.
Alright, looks like I just did. Oh, hey, there's one of those pre-team lockboxes.
Awesome. And you
Oh, I
should
need
be
a
able
key.
to.
Do you need a key? Alright, nope. Down further it says legendary members will allow you to access the content of the block box without a key. Okay,
Okay.
never mind.
Yeah, I forgot that that was a membership thing.
Alright. Alright
That's
then.
my bad. I forgot that was a membership deal.
So I guess there's one plus to being a member. You get loot from that.
Yeah, you get some loot from that, and then also
Do
coming
you get more
from
inventory space? Because I'm all the time needing to sell shit.
Yes, you definitely get way more inventory. What, you only
Thank
have
God.
five
You
or
got
six
like
rows, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns.
Yeah, okay, so
So
we all
it's
get 7 columns, but me
28
having a
spaces.
membership, I get 9 rows in 7 columns having a membership.
God damn.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's another plus. More inventory and more inventory space. Jesus. And now people are gonna check out my videos and realize whenever I stream or upload a video that I'm talking in, I stutter and stammer a lot. So.
I mean, hey. We're there for the content. And if the content is going to be you stuttering, then we're just going to have a little fun with that.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the time or something. Just like today, comments.
Today, Junior,
get-
English, do you speak it?
You get
Some
more
days.
inventory space. You can open those lock boxes. You get free access to the DLCs, where otherwise you just have to buy them. Which it's not a bad idea to buy them, but you do have free access for when you have the membership to all the powers and all that, as long as you have a membership. So
Yeah, I
like,
said that some of those powers were grayed out on that weapon that was in there. Like, every weapon was unlocked but one. It's like, still
yeah,
shield.
shield. So sadly, you being a free-to-play player, if you wanted, you can't make a Captain America character.
What a ripoff. I'll just make the Punisher of America.
The Punisher of America. Yeah,
Who
you get
use
more.
guns.
You get more space. Have you done the stabilizer fragment on the on-duty menu?
I have not.
Okay, in the on-duty menu, there's a stabilizer fragmentation mission, and you get less because you're free to play, but you can do that daily and earn stabilizers to open the. Right now, it's the Oracle Time capsules because of the Birds of Prey DLC that's coming in 3 days, I believe. Yeah, 3 days.
Alright.
But you get less stabilizers when you do that. Non-members get 3, and members get 6.
You are now enlisted in the suicide
Shit,
squad,
okay.
the Black Ops division of our
And
agency.
then premium,
Working with heroes from Task Force X
premium,
until this
which there's
operation
the
is
non-members, the premium,
complete.
and the members.
I will commute
Premium,
your sentence.
if I remember correctly, is you're still free to play, but you just bought something from the shop. So say like your character's ice, so you bought the I think it's called like ice weapon set, and then you would be a you'd be
you
a
got an
non-member
ice
with
weapon
premium
set?
gift. Pretty sure there's an ice weapon set. If not, there's a blue one.
I want it. Oh, that'd be so
Can't
cool.
remember exactly how much it would be, but and then so non-members get 3, member premium gift benefits get 4 every day when they complete it, and then members get 6. And if I remember correctly, it takes
Big guy.
14 or 15 stabilizer fragments to make 1 stabilizer, and every 1 stabilizer you can open one of those time capsules.
Nice.
Which, speaking of, I should not go do mine unless you're done with that mission.
I just turned it in and queued up for these stabilizers. Now it's telling me something about replay badges. Defeating a boss on on-duty missions causes their rewards to lock for a short period of time. Use replay badges available for purchase in the marketplace to reset the lock and regain rewards faster.
Oh, so have you already done the stabilizer fragment then? That doesn't make sense.
No, it just popped up. This is my first time doing it.
Oh, okay, so it's saying you can only do it But if you have those replay badges, or a
Then I
certain
could
amount of
redo
replay
it.
badges, you could just redo it. So if you sat there and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the stabilizer fragments and grind out a bunch of stabilizers, and then pay, I forget how many replay badges it is, but
I could
pay like
check.
real life money in the marketplace to do that. And then it's like, oh, I'm gonna do it multiple times.
I just got these NIMS medals and a top secret file box. That's a base item. The other thing, I don't know what that is. Let's see. It's 87 replay badges. Is that a lot?
Oh yeah, that's a lot. So that's like, let me actually look at the marketplace. I can tell you how many replay badges it was if you were gonna grind out that way. Because there was past time capsules. Like for me right now, I'm trying to get the speed metal style. So I need to go to the broker. I don't know if you can do this with every single time capsule that was out, because I don't know if every single person has sold them all or has enough to continuously sell them. But I'm going back to the broker for Paradox time capsules and buying some of those whenever I can to get like the speedster characters, the speed metal set. And there's like auras and materials and collections of emblems in there. And like,
Ooh,
whenever you
that's
collect
what
the
I want to
emblem,
see. That's what you look like. I'm inside of a nightclub with people like Catwoman and Two-Face.
nightclub with people like Catwoman and Two.
Yes, I think it's the North Burnley that I'm at.
Alright, I'll have to go over there and check it out. But let's see. So Marketplace Cash, you can buy it. You can buy 500 Marketplace Cash coins for $5, and then going to replay badges, you can get about 150 replay badges for 450 of the coins. You'd have 50 coins left over. But I'm going to meet you in that North Burnley. You are also in Gotham, and I am in Metropolis screwing around. Let's see. I can also invite you. To the group, but I'll teleport to North Burnley first because I'm pretty sure Catwoman and Two-Face are North Burnley.
Well, these guys have nice auras, some different kind of styled outfits.
Alright, let me see if I can find you.
I'm in the center of the dance floor.
Alright, well.
Would it
I'm
help
not in
if
your
we became a
phase.
party?
Yes, it would definitely help if we became a party. I was just saying if we were at the same phase and. But,
My name is Saving Space Game.
Caps misspell.
Ooh, got electricity around me now.
You have any caps or misspelled anything, or is it just in game?
It's, yeah, Saving Space Game.
Alright, saving space game. And now I have added you, and now I will invite you to a group.
Alright. Okay, just asked me about phasing, so I'm guessing no.
Yeah, we were not in game. Hey, there you are in the center of the dance floor.
Heck yeah! Ooh, look at you! Oh, speedster, you got the feet, hands there, and a little waist. You even got like a little flash cowl on, or zoom, depending on who you want to talk about.
More flash, because no, yeah, they have the same cowl. I keep thinking Zoom from the CW because I like him so much. Because
Yo,
he
he
has that
was
like
pretty badass.
He has that part covered in his mouth, and it makes it look like a skull. Which the Black Flash cowl is actually in this game for quirks, which I can't explain that if you want me to. But
Yes,
the
please.
Speedster hands, waist, and the Speedster cowl I have. So there's a set that is called. Let me find it because my brain is all over the place at the moment. So Speedster cowl you can get in the marketplace under $5, but there's no under $5 option for marketplace cash. Speed Force Spectrum 2018
Nice.
is
Okay.
this Speedster set. You can change the colors and everything, but I will change to it fully so you can see I'm already wearing this.
I like the electricity it's putting on you.
There. And that's the full style besides the aura. But yes, it gives you a little bit of electricity and this kind of like armored speedster from the future.
I
But
dig
that's
it.
the style of it. And you can buy this in the marketplace along with the speedsters thing. And then I believe when you buy sets of stuff like this, you'll get loyalty points, which if you follow me right over here,
Okay. Excuse me, people. You could move, please.
you can come right in here. And so like right now I have 500 loyalty points. So if I wanted, I could buy 5 of these unlocked Oracle time capsules. But these
Okay.
loyalty points are also another way to buy some stuff in the marketplace. So the Enhanced Speed Force Spectrum suit, which is the full suit that I'm wearing, that is 500 loyalty points. And then the Speedster cowl is 200 loyalty points. I already have both purchased, so can't do that. But there is also a Dark Spectre Batman suit kind of deal. So you can.
Alright. I see it.
But yeah, if you're trying to do a little Batman look or a kind of speedster look, but you don't want to directly copy any of them, you can also scroll down further and you can get the Dark Knight cowl pack for Dark Knight, and you can also just straight up buy stabilize a couple stabilizers and replay points. It's just whatever's in there, you can go in there and buy. You can even get a couple of power sets. I don't know if it's all of them or just a couple, but if you're like, hey, you know what, I want to buy real cash, use marketplace cash and get whatever, have some loyalty points. I think the only time it doesn't give you loyalty points is when you just buy the cash and like buy stabilizers to open more time capsules, then it doesn't give you those loyalty points. But otherwise, if you like buy a power, then it'll give it to you. And also the membership, when you buy it every month, it'll give you loyalty points.
Right on. What's that right below your name there? I've seen multiple people running around and they'll have different ones like that. It's like a title or?
It is not a title. It is a league that I am part of. That is like a clan or whatever you want to call it. But we all have like we have a special little chat. It's all like a little private chat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have a little private league chat with all of our league members that, unless you've changed the color, it pops up green. Basically being like league and then the person's name and then what they said.
Right on. Think I could get in there on that?
Yeah, definitely. There's absolutely. Oops, that's wrong. On my legs that I'm wearing. Absolutely, anybody can get in here. It's not like where there are some leagues that are like, no, you have to be a max CR and be able to carry people through this or whatever.
Well, that's. I guess I could see why there are requirements with how tough Minbat sounds, but to just join a little club like guild I don't see why they would want to do that to people, but hey, to each their own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to each their own. But yeah, it's Hidden Lotus. It's basically like a kind of second family thing. We have a lot of members, but I'm not gonna sit here and count out every member and then be like, we have this many members. That's a little bit of a waste of time. But it's basically like a second family. So right now, let's see how many people we have on. We have 4 people on right now. But you talk in the league chat being like, hey, I need some help with some stuff. And then they'll help you out. They'll be like, yeah, no problem. You know, I'll come help you. Just give me 1 second to finish up whatever I'm doing, and I'll definitely will help you out. Because everybody that we've recruited is always down to help.
Right on. I mean, I'm gonna probably stick around with this game and be playing it, so then I'll help out as well. Give the league a continuous shout out on the YouTube channel.
Alrighty, I'll send you an invite.
Yeah. I'm a
Alright.
part of something.
Saving games officially in Hidden Lotus.
And
But-
now I can save my game.
Alrighty.
Well, it was nice seeing you and your take on your own speedster look. I dig it. It's nice. A lot better than me running around with a cape and some ice look.
Hey, that's what you can get for right now. There is some good styles that there's some good styles that come around like Christmas. That's like some ice kind of stick style that look really good on a ice character. It's also where I can get a Krampus hood because I've missed out on that on multiple occasions. But it's where you can get like Krampus hood, Krampus horns, or Krampus hood with horns. And that Krampus hood actually looks really good with the back piece that's called the Cloak of Hades, in my opinion. And you can
Alright.
kind of use that on like a Shazam character, just like a godly character, having the Krampus hood and the Hades cloak.
Right on. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night and an episode here. That was episode 5, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to leave a like, comment on the video, let me know what you think of it. And as always, save your games. Peace.